Then you out. Live your life. Good advice. Than you've ever got. I can't wait. In all its glory, I can't wait. The same old story, I just sang. Ooh, I was getting some of those lyrics wrong. Hello. Oh, I should close my fucking door, huh? Yeah. Just shove shit in the closet. Oh, yeah, that's how we do things here. Y'all saw nothing. Nothing. Hello. Hey, Kaiki, Ellen Lyle, Shaltier, Primarina, welcome in, everybody. Am I saying Ellen Lyle? Am I saying that name correctly? Because some of those could be like eyes and stuff, and I just don't know. I assume they're L's, because I don't even know how I would pronounce it otherwise, but people say I'm Central Geek all the time, so I gotta ask. Is my music too loud? I decided to check right as the song was ending, which is, I think it's a little too loud. There we go. Alright, so we're in Wrokk's Oddball tour. He just posted in the Discord about it saying, um, I think he's delaying it by 5 minutes. So we actually have like 12 minutes before the tour starts. Oh well. How's y'all days going? Honestly, that's fine. That's fine. You know what we're gonna do instead? We got time now. Wait. No, not that. Wait. Hang on. Wait, I promise. Why can't you obey me, OBS? There, you get to look at Spotify for a second. I don't want you seeing my Discord. Why is my thing not working? I wish to show off my... Man. You can never win, huh? Get out, get out, get out. Da-dum, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Why is it being weird? There we go. There we go. Okay, we did it. 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 Guys, we did it. I was prepared from the beginning of stream. I had my door closed. I had the window capture set up. Everything is going perfectly according to plan. I knew exactly when the tournament was going to start. Yep, everything's going according to plan. We're going to do Pokedoku for a bit. Wait, actually, I have other stuff we could do as well. We're also going to do the Squirtle. I got this, guys. We're doing fine. We're doing A-okay. I'm doing Ladybug. Zigzagoon's Hoenn, right? Yeah, Zigzagoon's Hoenn. Normal type. They had a bunch of normal types, right? There was like, Porygon 2? Smeargle was that gen. Stantler was that gen. Girafarig. Dunsparce. Okay, I'm thinking of a bunch now. There was a bunch that became fairy types like Snubble. Blissey was that gen. Do people remember Blissey being that gen? I don't think they do. I'm right. 3.3%. We're goated. Johto's Psychic? I said Girafarig a second ago. 10 is probably on the lower side. Mega Evolved Bug type. That's Pinsir, Heracross, Scizor. I think that's it. Heracross. Yikes. Mega Evolved Normal type? Any normal Mega Evolved? Pyroar about to be. Oh, I should introduce my team. Y'all want to see my team? So, earlier I got top 500 in all of the US in the global challenge using an Oranguru team. Well, I took that team to the ranked ladder on Showdown, and I think I almost got top. I could be wrong with my statistics, but I think I was almost top 500 in the world on the Showdown ladder. So I'm like, okay, this team's clearly cooking. So I should try it out in an actual tour, right? So that's what we're doing today. We're gonna play Wrokk's Oddball tour because that's the closest best of one CTS tour that I can find. Um, Also because I like supporting Wrokk, and this was a convenient time for me due to my work schedule. So all of those combined together, we're definitely doing this tour today. Oh, also, earlier this day, I was going to be streaming the doing ranked ladder, but then I forgot that ranked ladder's Reg J, and I don't want to do Reg J. That sounds like not fun. That sounds like the opposite of what I look for in fun. It sounds like not fun. So I'm not gonna do that. So that's why another reason why I'm here doing this is because I didn't get my morning stream in that I was planning on doing. Good luck on the tour, thank you, Primarina. Normal grass, that's what? Not Go-Goat. Go-Goat's just grass, which is bullshit. He should be a normal type. That's small live line. Many crits, double protect. Hell yeah, that's what we're going for here. And no dire claw procs. The small live line, there's more. Grass normal. Small live, I guess. Yikes! That's kind of high. Although I guess if there's not that many grass normal types, then maybe it's not that high. Grass bug, what's that? Paris and Parasect. Damn. Is that it too? Is this just a horrible board? Yikes. Normal type Mega Evolved. Okay, there's Lopunny. No, there's also Kangaskhan. Let's do Kangaskhan. Psychic Mega Evolved. There's a ton. There's Mewtwo X, Mewtwo Y. There's Metacham, Gallade, and Gardevoir. I like Metacham here. Psychic Grass? Iron Leaves. No one's going to remember Iron Leaves. There's also Executor? Fuck. Wait. No, I was right. Oh, Deerling is also normal grass. That's right. 145. What was the average? It doesn't say. Whatever. We still got 6 minutes. Let's see if we can speed run this and get this in 6 minutes. Arctazult. No. Okay, that's Gen 8. In order to confirm as much as possible, we gotta go to Gen 6. Anything kinda small. Let's do a single type Pokemon. Let's do Frogadier. It's not single type. Gen 4 now. We gotta go doubles. It's 8, 6. Now we go to 4. Monferno. Okay. It's between 10.9 and 22 in terms of weight. Now we go to Gen 2, where we just were. Girafarig! Making another appearance. No, it's too heavy. Gligar? No, also too heavy. Apom was also that gen, huh? Another normal type. Out for help. Fortress. No, you're heavy, aren't you? Yeah, you are. You're a big boy. Swinub, too small. Piloswine, too heavy. Celebi? No. Sneasel. Ah, just out of the range. Damn. Okay, let's try a Gen 3 Mon then. Nuzleaf. Too big. Lombre. I've already eliminated water. Numble's a ground type. Oh, too small. Damn, dude. Mawile? I got no clue who this is. We might have to come back to this, because this tour is about to start. Vibrava. Vibrava works. Here we go. Okay, it's either Gen 2 or Gen 1. It's between 15 and 22 weight. Okay, this next guess is going to be it, pretty much. Because look how many types we have left. Holy crap, we've eliminated a lot of them. Finding a Pokemon within 2 gens that has a dual type combo of this and is within the very niche weight parameter, yet is taller than this. This is going to be something very specific. There's probably very few Pokemon that could be left. Use some help. Let me make sure that he hasn't started it. Okay, yeah, no, he hasn't. We're good. Some help. No one's listening. I'm to quiet myself. And something missing. Really quiet myself. No, I got rid of ground. I got rid of ground. Haunter? No, they're hella light. No, Gengar's not. Oh, but it has to be less than 22? No way. 'Cause I don't give a damn. You're around. Mr. Mime. No, too heavy. This is such a specific weight range that I now have to get in. You know what? Let's just do a guess to narrow down the gen. Skarmory. Howdy, Greek. I love that you've made this a bit. Alright, it's Gen 1. It's Gen 1. And it's less than 1.7? Okay, so its height is within 1.1 and 1.7. Its weight is within 15.3 and 22. So it's very specific on both of those parameters, and it has to be a Gen 1 with a type combo between two of these. That is insane. Executor, too tall. Parasect, not tall enough. Okay, let's metagame this a little bit. It's not a ghost type, and it's not a dark type, because ghost is only Gengar, and I've already eliminated him. It's not a dark type, because dark didn't exist back then. So we're down to normal, poison, rock, grass, psychic, bug, and fairy. Wigglytuff? Not tall enough, barely. Wow, that was really close to being it. Bug? Bug type. It's not Scyther or Parasect or Pinsir. Beedrill? It could be Beedrill. Not quite, dude. So many 1 meter tall Pokemon. Oh, grass poison's on the table. Violet Plume? It's Violet Plume. Got it. Nailed it before the tournament started too. All right, we're looking at Mouseape. Mouseape with Screens, Intimidate, and Hospitality, and Grassy Surge. This is a hardcore Mouseape team. Like, hardcore Mouseape team. Pokédoll? No, I have not yet. I think I can beat this. Howdy, howdy. No, not Picnic. I'm pretty sure I can beat this. We'll see, though. Code 7778 when ready. We'll do more of these. We'll do the Wordle and the One Piece Doll and the Pokédoll after this. Wordle. Martyr. The tragedies. I'm Johnny Libertine, the best that you've ever seen. Of society's complaints, and it's all that I'll ever be. I've never seen Naruto, so I can't do the Naruto doll yet. But I did the Pokidoku and the Squirtle. We'll do the Wordle next. Actually, you know what? Butte. Tragedy. No, I'm Johnny Libertine, best that you've ever seen. Of society's complaints, and it's all that I'll ever be. I'm so sick and tired of the fight. I've not been denial. There we go. No, I haven't. I know, right? Uh, the big name shows that I have not seen are Naruto slash Boruto. I'm watching Bleach right now. JoJo's, Dragon Ball, and Fairy Tail. That's the big ones that I haven't seen yet. I haven't seen Cowboy Bebop either. Are they not gonna check in? Papa-dum, papa-dum. I'm Johnny Libertine, the best that you've ever seen. Business and sense of society's complaints, and it's all that I'll ever be. Butte and perky, which can mean the same thing depending on your taste. That was a bad thing to say. I shouldn't be saying that. No. Reads? No. I've already done A. Reads. Oh, there is a second E. Oh, I got you, bitch. You thought you were sneaky. Okay, so there has to be an R in one of these two. Let's say it ends in RE. E blank RE. Genre. Okay, so the R has to be here, and the E has... Wait. The E's not going to be here, right? So the E has to be here. So it's ER. Something E blank ER. Okay, they have checked in. I haven't seen One Piece, JoJo, Fairy Tail. You're missing out on One Piece, bro. You're missing out on One Piece. That shit's peak. Uh... Memer? Ah... Lever. It's lever. Oh my god, that took me way too many guesses. Alright, Wordle done. Alright, we're in gameplay now. KK searching. Good luck, have fun. It tears me apart. There's Wrokk. There he is. There's the man of the hour. Welcome in, Wrokk. / shout out. Wrokk. There he is. The admin just chilling here in the back this week. Okay, so Wrokk, be honest. Be honest. You ready? And if you lie, I'll know you're lying. So you have to answer very honestly when I ask you this. If I pay you money and then call a judge, you're going to say he has a team sheet error and put me through the next round, right? You take bribes, right? Yeah, I mean, duh. See? I can tell he's answering honestly. Alright, everyone screenshot that. And now I'm going to go to Limitless and report him and get his tournament taken down. Everyone cool with that? Okay, good. There we go. Chin X Chan. So we've got hardcore mouse ape here that we're working with. Hardcore mouse ape. broken times up. Not chosen, I'm not motion, I won't fail. Even when we're broken times up. Not chosen, I'm not motion, I won't fail. We've got hardcore mouse ape. We've got heals through grassy terrain and hospitality, and we've got damage reduction through intimidate and screens. It's crazy. That's a lot. Maharaga, yeah, yeah. That's the. If I move my thing, that's also the name of the bear. The bear's name is Maharaga. The only one I haven't named is Garchomp so far. I'll never get enough. I think these. So here's my actually, you know what? I'm not gonna say my logic just in case, because we don't know. Yeah, I know, poor Chomp. My bad, guys. I built this guy literally before this stream, so so I'm not gonna say my logic aloud. Y'all are gonna see, or if you've been around, you've already seen why this should wall mouse ape. Bruh, come on, what happened? Garchomp can be Dagon. Oh my god, you're right. Oh shit. Wait a minute. I could give them all JJK names. What would I give the other ones if I did that? I don't know. I like Whataburger too much. Whataburger's too funny. You read all of it? You read all of JJK? Oh my god. Yes. Yes. Let's fucking go. Dude, I love having more people to talk about it with. Oh my god. Oh. Dude, I cannot wait for season 3. Thoughts on the ending? Very rushed. I tell you what. Let me get through this turn. I'll talk about my thoughts on JJK without spoiling. Are you Terra Ghost? Yeah, you're Terra Ghost. Really? Interesting. No universe you don't Terrafire here, right? There it is. Buy a thread, you should to think again. Okay, so my thoughts on the JJK ending. It was very rushed. It was very clearly Shonen Jump's fault of why it was rushed. And you felt it, right? Like, oh my gosh, you felt it. You could feel that there were so many things that did not, so many loose ends that didn't get tied up. And it was just, it was, I loved it, but I would have loved a couple of things to have gone very, very differently. That uh, it just so could have gone better, right? There were so many things about it that could have gone better. But yeah, some things to be flushed out for sure, and I think they will in the anime. Yes, that's a big one. I think they will fix a lot of that in the anime. Majority of plot points weren't addressed. Yes. Uh, I want to say it without spoilers, but I don't think there's any way to do that. Told you I'd rise up. I hope they fix it in the anime. You know what I want in the anime? Wow, that was a good play actually. I did never even thought of that. That's fine. Oh, honestly, I thought you were gonna kill me. Why did I think that was gonna kill? You're only neutral right now. Okay. claustrophobic. I also hate the comeback. So some of this, okay. Spoiler warning, I'm going to talk a little bit about the manga. One thing I would have loved. Oh, no, I can't say it aloud. Oh my god, it's so hard. It's so hard. I can't say anything. No spoiler warning. I'm not going to say spoilers. There were certain things I would have loved to see that I didn't get to see. There were definitely plot lines that didn't get addressed, and just it was bad. You could feel it. Like, wow, I'm honestly kind of surprised that killed. But the good news is, yes, all the rushedness hopefully can be fixed. Time to make a Discord channel for JJK spoilers. Exactly, bro. Hopefully, okay, so not all of the rushed stuff can be fixed, because if a plot line flat out wasn't addressed, there's a likelihood they're not going to be able to do anything about it. The opposing Maharaga, what? Wait, what? Wait, why is their Grimmsnarl burned? Did my Wisp... What? I didn't Wisp that slot. Oh, I Flare Blitzed it. He got burned off the Flare Blitz. No, I just misplayed. Why did I... Oh my god. I was supposed to send in a Rangaroo, not you. Oh, I'm fucking cooked. I just threw the game. A Rangaroo was supposed to come in right here. He can't do anything to me. Oh my god, I threw the game. There's no way back. A Rangaroo comes in here. He has a burned Grimmsnarl and a neutral Annihilate with just Drain Punch, and that's it. I easily get Trick Room up. I threw. I could have swapped to a Rangaroo. Oh my god. Guys, this battle doesn't fucking count. Oh, I'm so stupid. Why would I do that? Now you're gonna win? I threw this game so hard. No, it's not over. It's not. But I really did not put myself in a good position at all. What do you have? What do you have? Spirit Break, Reflect, Flight Screen, and Thunder Wave. That was so stupid on my part. Okay. You're dead. Yeah, why is his Grimmsnarl named Maharaga? Why Grimmsnarl of all Pokemon? Hey, Sinistra. What's the Sinistra got? I take damage. Ask him. Oh, damn it, dude. I thought he was gonna try and reverse Trick Room. I'm surprised he didn't. Alright, well you can't click Matcha Gotcha now. Or Strength Sap. I've never actually been in that situation where I've done it. Uh oh no, he had Mental Herb. I really don't think there is a way out, I'm not gonna lie. No, there is. there, I don't think it's a good enough way out. I don't think I'm gonna come back. But I gotta try it. God, dude, that throw was abhorrent. I could have just swept him. I could have completely swept him if I just played normally. But I just wasn't thinking and I clicked the wrong button. No, there's no way back. There isn't. It's just, there isn't. He can just spam Matcha Gotcha Drain Punch into the Ursaluna slot and there's nothing I can do. I can try and Psychic Noise him, it's not gonna work. It's just not. He has screens up. There's no coming back from this. It's just as simple as that. He could also Rage Powder the Instruct away. He has like 4 different ways of beating me right now because of that throw. If I had gotten it up when I wanted to instead of fucking misclicking, I would have been able to surgically destroy this Annihilate. Well, in that case, I should have Psychic Noised, but... yeah, that's gonna do nothing. I don't have the Terra boost. Now he gets Hospitality and Drain Punch. Cycle of Control. Alright. How am I gonna do this? Is there any way to beat this? In 3 turns of Trick Room? Probably not. Oh my god, that kills? I didn't think that would kill without the Terra boost. Okay, now we win. We won. We literally win. I think. If I had not terrestrialized Oranguru, we would win here. Now we're in a really good spot, though. I turn off Drain Punch, and I get an Earth Power. I could instruct Earth Power, but I'm honestly not convinced it'll kill. I do have +1, it is super effective, but we saw how... but with screens in bulk, and how bulky he is, I'm making absolutely certain. Okay, Instruct would have killed him, actually. But you don't get Drain Punch. He does Rage Fist. I should have Instructed, that would have been game. But I think I'm fine. How many turns are left? Psychic Noise is such a cool animation. I agree. Wait, I still have Incin. I feel like that does not work in my favor, though. I feel like that's actually a bad thing. Because now he gets Defiant Boost. Oh shit, he just protects. I should have Instructed. Why did I ever question that wasn't gonna kill? God, dude, I threw twice this game. I have an idea of what he might do here. No. I was like, I could protect Ursaluna and try and kill him with Incin, but he knew I wasn't gonna do that. That's GG. Dude, I had to throw. I literally had that game so in the bag, I had to actively throw twice in a row in order to lose. What's the trident? That's a real trident. That is a real metal trident that I've been showing off recently. Ah. Ta-da! I welded it together with a friend of mine using like lampposts and stuff or what. I don't remember exactly where this thing came from, where the thing came from. Why did you NN give instruction? NN? What does NN stand for? Uh, I don't know why, honestly. I really threw by not doing that. I'm not gonna lie. I assume you're my opponent that just beat me? I do not know what that means. Um, yeah, I don't know why I didn't do it. See, when I sent in Ursaluna, I was supposed to send in a Rangaroo, but I was having a conversation and just did not pay attention, and I clicked the wrong Pokemon. I sent Ursaluna in for whatever fucking reason, and from then on it was downhill. And I've got a bye. Oh man, this could have gone a lot better, dude. With an insane username. Actually, this is gonna be spoilers if I do that. What's the Pokédoll that you're talking about? With a blurry card? That's Magikarp. Magikarp. Boop. Yay! With a Pokédex sentence? The blank of Galar often have beautiful and delicate voices. Some of these Pokemon even have gathered a fan base of Galar. That makes me think it's a regional variant of Galar. The only lame part is it's only Gen 1? What? Raichu. Electric. Oh my god, I'm not gonna know the habitats. Or I'm gonna forget a lot of them at least. It is a second evolution. Nidoking. It's part ground. Um, but it's not part poison. Wait, Raichu counts as 2 and not 3? That's dumb. That's so dumb. I need to go down. So it's a middle stage. That's just ground. So Rhydon. What? I said it's Gen 1. These three are Gen 1. What? What about this? So this isn't partially correct, but this is partially correct? Oh my god, it's rock and ground in the wrong order. Are you kidding me? I got that one already. Description. Ponyta? No. The blank of Galar often have beautiful and delicate voices. Some of these Pokemon have even gathered a fan base. Is this also Gen 1er? What Gen 1 Pokemon have regional variants? Weezing? It's not Weezing. Oh, I guess it could still be Rapidash, huh? No? It's not Moltres, Articuno, or Zapdos, right? I would imagine. To come back. Jigglypuff? Would it specify Galar for that? I guess it could. Mr. Mime? That's kind of a crackpot guess, but I'm running out of regional variants. Screw it, we send Mr. Mime. It's not Mr. Mime. Alright, fuck it. Jigglypuff. Hang on, let me think about this. Is there any other Pokemon in Kanto that are associated with voice and singing? Alright, clue. The primary elemental attribute. The secondary elemental attribute. Okay. Um... Lapras. It's Lapras. This has a Gigantamax form. It's even ice, but it's not Lapras? Jinx? It was Jinx. Silhouette, go ahead, give it to me. Oh. Eradicate? What is that? I want to say it's Eradicate. It's not Eradicate? Who the fuck is that? Paris? Oh. Yeah, it's Paris. It's like this section of him. I thought, yeah, yeah. Whatever. Well, we've got all those done. We did the Pokédoku, the Squirtle, the Wordle, and the Pokédoll in all of its forms. We still have plenty more time. So something I was considering doing, by the way, how's the tour? I threw twice in one game. I wasn't paying attention and after Incineroar and Weezing worked together to weaken their Pokemon, I sent Ursaluna in instead of a Rangaroo, so they had time to maneuver around and get rid of like all the weakening that I did before I could get a Rangaroo in. So and I just couldn't come back from that until I did come back from that. And then I had him in Trick Room, Terrifier, Annihilate, and I Earth Power Psychic Noised. If I had Earth Power Instruct, it would have killed. But because I Earth Power Psychic Noise, I didn't kill him, and he stalled out Trick Room and won. All I had to do was Earth Power Instruct, and I would have won. And I overthought it. I don't know why I did that, but I overthought it. For some reason, I thought there was a chance he survived the double up of Earth Powers because he had screens up and my previous damage that I did to him was not that good. So I thought that for some reason, I thought he could survive it, which was bullshit. There was no way he would survive it. It's not like he was Assault Vest. Uh, and so I was like, well, if he survives and then gets a Drain Punch off, I'm cooked. And then I turned Drain Punch off but didn't kill him and he stalled Trick Room and won. I was like, I'm fucking stupid, dude. What the hell was I doing? Twice in one match, I threw so hard, it's not even funny. Have you seen the dumb mouse after you team... What? Have you seen the dumb mouse after you team I used in what? You never finished your thoughts on the JJK ending? Okay, yeah. Without spoilers, don't worry, I'm not gonna give spoilers. How do I give any more of a review? Foul play. I like psychic noise too much. I can't do foul play. I like the I like how our Chaladon's basic. Something that people haven't realized, our Chaladon's literally just becoming Raging Bolt. Our Chaladon demands a weather, he has Draco Meteor, Thunderbolt, Snarl, and Assault Vest, and he's a Dragon type. He's Raging Bolt. He's literally Raging Bolt. Geek, welcome in Dark. Through to the 1400s in CTS ladder. Yeah, my team's almost in the 1500s, but I'm struggling to get over that threshold. Um, Throw it in Electric Terror. Yeah, I know, right? That's what I'm saying. It's literally Raging Bolt. I use it to counter other arches. Yeah, with the Snarl. It's got to be other arches specifically. Gotcha. Yeah, and then now I'm on a bye, so I'm kind of like, we're not off to a good start, is what I'm saying. So the JJK ending, I talked about how it was rushed. Uh, there's the sequel series, but so far it's kind of dragged. I'm waiting for it to like get really good. Uh, Granted, I'm a couple chapters behind on it. I'm always behind on manga chapters except for One Piece. One Piece is the only one I stay consistently caught up on. JJK I used to, but Modulo is not as enticing yet since we're still in the beginning stages. Um, Also, there's the one. Anyone who has read JJK knows what I'm talking about. If you haven't read, you're not going to know what I'm talking about. That one thing that never got named. You know what I'm talking about? The thing that never got a name. That was bullshit. That was fucking bullshit. Why? Why the fuck? Like, actually, why not? Like, there's no reason not to do that. People don't have fake out or sneezer after your eruption. After your eruption just rips teams. Oh, pop. Oh, Mousehold gets after you? Did I know that? I don't think I knew that. CTS, that is a really good tech. Damn. The spear? No, 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 no. I can't say anything about it without spoiling, because if I try and give you what it is, then I'll end up accidentally giving people who don't want to know what it is. But there is one thing that Gege Akutami did not name, and that is such bullshit that he never named it, and it has annoyed the entire fan base, including me, forever. What should we do in the meantime? Oh, okay, so something I was considering doing. Let me turn the music down a little bit. DM me, I'm curious. Um, so. There we go, I DM'd you. So, everyone knows that Legend ZA is about to drop, right? Legend ZA is 1 week, no, it's 6 days away from dropping, but more specifically, the leaks are about to drop. Like, leaks about everything is about to break. Literally, we just got on Twitter. Like, look, this isn't a spoiler. Pokemon Legend ZA title screen has now leaked. Um, We have a post. We have we've seen one of the gym leaders now. We have a picture of what one of the gym leaders looks like now after post time skip. I don't know if anyone cares. Does anyone not want to see the gym leader? We have an hour of gameplay. Just an hour of gameplay from this game that just leaked. Centro Leaks just posted a full hour of gameplay from Pokemon Legends ZA. Someone is actively playing through the game right now. It is a matter of an hour or two before megas start leaking. Like literally, we are in the end game. The megas are going to leak in the next before tomorrow morning is over. Before noon tomorrow, we will probably have most megas. How goes everything, Geek and Co? Geek and Co is doing really good right now. Dark, thanks for asking. Thanks for stopping by. Demon Slayer movie is incredible. I want to watch the new movie, but apparently it's only coming to streaming services next year. What are you responding to? If Oh, I just finished drying my tears from watching Mugen Train again. Dude, you still haven't seen the new movie, right, Cinders? You gotta find a way to see it. Yeah, anime movies is fucking stupid. Here, let's go to just chatting. Anime movies with their distribution is really dumb. Shmubbidub was living in Italy for a while, and it was literally impossible for him to watch any anime movies that came out in theaters because he was in Italy and he needed a Japanese movie to be with English subtitles or at least an English voice acting, and that just didn't exist in foreign countries because the distribution is so small for these movies, and they're only in theaters for that amount of time. Like they are in and out, gone, and it's still in my local theaters. Really? Then go watch it, dude. Get it before you have to watch it before it disappears, or what Adilso's saying. It's literally not going to be in streaming services forever. They were always in Japanese with Italian subs or Italian dubbed. Yeah, like the distribution is just so small for stuff like this. They only stay for so long. Like it really is difficult to watch anime movies nowadays. Like look at the Blue Lock one. The Blue Lock movie was in theaters for like 3 days. Like actually 3 days. It was in and out, gone. If you didn't see it during that time, you don't see it at all. Haikyuu, that was in there, in and out, gone. Haikyuu was gone. Like these anime movies, unless it's like a big production, like Demon Slayer and Chainsaw Man are big productions. One Piece movies are big productions. Like those kinds of things are going to stay around a bit longer, but a lot of them don't. And they're very difficult to watch, especially because you have to have two versions of it. Like in America, you have to have both the Japanese with English subtitles and the English dubbed available. So it's very difficult. Yeah, Love is War was another example. Like you have because there's two versions of it as well, it makes it even more complicated. So it's just so unbelievably difficult to see some of these. You have to see them when you get the chance. I'm very excited for I watched Demon Slayer. It was really good. Chainsaw Man is going to be really good, and JJK. There's a JJK movie coming out as the first like episode or two of the. I think it's gonna be summing up the big fight at the end of season 2, and then going into season 3. And we'll get like 1 or 2 episodes. It's called Jujutsu Kaisen Execution, so any manga readers know exactly what's happening next. Anyone who has not read the manga is probably still turned off by that title, but uh, one of the best rom-coms. I love Love is War. Love is War is very fun. Apparently, Chainsaw Man is having great success in Japan, so I hope Mappa gives a little more love to the series in the future. Yes, I really hope so too. Supposedly, it's rumored slash leaked that season 2 has begun production, but we don't have confirmation on that, so we don't know. I'm gonna run ads because I have 30 seconds before ads run, and we're still in between matches. There's only one match left, and the alternative is I use all 3 of my snoozes, barely get through this next match, and then run ads. So I'm going to go ahead and run them. People keep getting caught jorking in theaters for Chainsaw Man, and no one was surprised. You say that, and not a single person is like, really? Every single person's like, yep, sounds right. Sounds about right. That's why I'm not going day one. That's how it is. Everyone's just like, yeah, no, I'm not going day one because I'm avoiding that. We know that's going to happen. What is this? Why does it say what? Why am I getting a notification that says 8 out of 10 new subs, but I did not get a notification in chat of anyone subbing? What happened? Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Chainsaw Man fans are never beating the Gooner allegations. It is a Gooner. It is made for them. Literally made for them. They finally took took the Gooners and gave them a shonen anime, is what happened. That's what Chainsaw Man is. The problem is it's a good shonen anime, so we can't not watch it. Yeah, they are, in fact, freaks. I'm going day one and joining it. Yeah, okay, bro. Thank you very much, by the way, Adilso, for the sub. I appreciate it. And congratulations, Adilso. You've successfully avoided ads. If you are in ads, please refresh your screen. But I appreciate the sub. I hope you appreciate the emotes, the badge, and the lack of ads. Um, Speaking of Chainsaw Man movie, let me find this. Come on, where is it? And bringing Umbrella is crazy. Oh my god. Speaking of Chainsaw Man, this song is a banger, dude. This song is an absolute heater, dude. Bum 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 bum. I was thinking about waiting to listen to this song, but until I'd actually watched the movie. But after seeing one singular Kenshi Yonezu Instagram reel about this song, I was immediately hooked and I had to listen to it a ton. Yeah, this is the opening for the Chainsaw Man movie. Same guy that made Kickback and a My Hero opening. Kenshi Yonezu. Absolute heater of a song. Out. Yeah, Kickback's also a banger. Clearly, this guy's sticking around for Chainsaw Man, and I'm glad he is because this guy's cooking right now. Like this is such a banger song. Oh, also speaking of which, or also, um, wait, let me check my rounds. Okay, we're good. Um, have y'all heard the new My Hero opening? It's by the same people that did the first My Hero opening, and they reference the first My Hero opening in the song, which is awesome. Slacking? Oh, interesting. No, it's out. It's out. Okay, we're looking at Arch Rain, but with no, we're looking at a 2-2-2 team. We're looking at Pelipper Archoludon, Galarian Weezing and Slacking, and then Dondozo Tatsugiri. This is not going to be fun. I'm not gonna lie, I have no clue what to do against this team. I didn't get what manga reading queue what your manga reading queue looks like, but I can't stress enough how good Kagurabachi is. Oh, I'm caught up on I'm like 2 chapters behind on Kagurabachi. How many chapters behind am I on Kagurabachi? Let's see. I'm playing the My Hero opening next. I am more than 2 chapters behind. Holy shit. Two. I'm 6 chapters behind. I gotta catch up. That's fine though. I'm gonna catch up this week probably. I was just talking about it the other day how I need to catch up on manga. I need to catch up on Kagurabachi. I need to catch up on Modulo. The last two were looking kind of ass, by the way. I heard about that. I heard the controversy around that. That supposedly the author's like being caught up with a lot of deadlines right now. Uh, and he's being spread too thin. Yeah, and release them unfinished. Like actually, like some of the panels are genuinely just sketches and not actually the finished product, which is insane. 2 year anniversary plus 2 color pages. Is it really 2 year anniversary already? When did the first chapter release? Chapter 1 Kagurabachi release date. September 19th, 2023, yeah. Damn. I've seen that happen with One Piece and JJK before. I've definitely seen it happen with JJK. I don't think I was there. I was around for One Piece. Was I? I don't think I remember that. I've seen shit go wrong with One Piece, but I haven't. I don't think I've ever seen it just be a sketch. Um, as for Kagurabachi, that is saddening to hear. Here's what I think he should do. He should fucking take a week off. I've been reading this weekly since chapter 1, and I have seen him take barely any weeks off. Like, this dude does not miss a week. He is in it for the long haul. Like, you look at like Oda and Gege with One Piece and Jujutsu Kaisen, the whole fucking fandom is saying that. I know. Or I would hope so, at least. I haven't actually seen anyone, but like I would hope so. It's during the flashback that recently got animated. Oh, really? Gotcha. Um like fucking dude, we used to complain about Gege taking too many weeks off cuz that motherfucker did take too many weeks off. But here's the thing. So you look at Oda. We don't know if it's his choice or Shueisha's. I would not be shocked to hear it's Shueisha's, not by a landslide. So Oda is the king of One Piece, right? And that has a new tier of standard of expectation. So him taking weeks off is fair, totally fair. I totally get it. Everyone should take weeks off sometimes, but sometimes Oda takes a lot of weeks off. But you know what? We're fine with that. This series is going to go for a while, and ultimately we need Oda to preserve his health because if he can't finish the series, we're all cooked. He has to be able to finish the series. So Oda's health comes first. So that's the priority. With Gege was doing too much for his one series, and that's why he kept having to take breaks because it was affecting his health. He was doing so much for each series in general. You look at uh Modulo. Look at Modulo, the new series that he's doing. You know what's different about Modulo? He's not doing the art. Gege hired an artist, an illustrator, to work for him and do all of the illustrations. Gege's doing none of the illustrations for Modulo because he had done so much for Jujutsu Kaisen and it took such a toll on him that he had to take tons of weeks off. His health suffered to the point where he had to ask Oda for help for a private hospital that would help him. Um, and we saw a period of time when it was just sketches coming out, like just like what's happening with Kagurabachi right now. It was just too much for him to handle. So the fact that he has a new illustrator for Modulo is really big. I'm glad that he's doing that. He should have done that earlier though. I do think the breaks were excessive. There were too many. Not that he didn't need them. I'm sure he needed those breaks, and that should be the most priority. But I think they could have gone about it in a better way so that that didn't happen. It's Shueisha's fault. We know that because of Hunter x Hunter. Togashi got into an exclusive contract with Shonen Jump that they just get to distribute Hunter x Hunter chapters, but Togashi gets to decide his own deadlines whenever he wants. That's why the release schedule is weird compared to others and why he isn't under the same deadlines. Interesting. Gotcha. So the fact that he's dictating his own deadlines, so you're saying that most mangakas do not dictate their own deadlines and they are in fact dictated by Shueisha. Gotcha. Or by Shonen Jump. Hunter x Hunter's the exception. I see. Yeah, honestly, having One Piece under that kind of thing is diabolical because of how long running it is and how important it is to the manga series, to manga in general right now. Putting Oda under that kind of stress is so unnecessary and honestly criminal. Like that should not be happening. I know that they did just release like one of the chief editors of Shonen Jump said like quote that One Piece is the face of manga right now. So it's big, obviously, everyone knows that. But I still think it's a little too much. Fun fact about the One Piece card game. I'm sure you might know this already, but the Gorosei cards that just released in the card game were illustrated by Gege Akutami, and he claims that it was as a thank you for Oda relaying him to or recommending a hospital to him when Gege was really suffering during the illustration and serialization of Jujutsu Kaisen. Really towards the end is what he said. His health got really bad, which we saw. We saw multiple weeks get taken off, and apparently Eiichiro Oda recommended him a hospital to go to, and got him admissioned into it. Gege went there, got the help he needed, and came back. And as a thank you to him, he's illustrating the Gorosei cards in the TCG. And that rant right there is textbook definition of what Todra was talking about. So monthly, Yuki Tabata got really burnt out and crammed with Black Clover, and so switched to a quarterly schedule, releasing 3 chapters worth per quarter of the year. Yeah, because his is also weird, right? With like really long chapters, but they're spread out more. Um, yeah, 3 chapters per quarter is effectively monthly. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, Todra keeps giving me shit because my streams are so different than his. Where he's talking about like I come in Geek Stream and he's talking about the single most niche piece of One Piece lore you've ever seen in your entire life while waving a sword around. That's literally what I was just doing. I was talking about the illustrator of 5 cards in the TCG card game in one set and the reasoning behind it relating to another anime. I really do just start yapping about the most niche pieces of lore possible. The 3 chapters release all at the same time instead of like one per month. Oh, so but it averages out one per month, which is still pretty good. And the chapters are like 2 or 3 regular chapters long, right? So it's like you're getting pretty close to weekly on average. It's just all releases at once. They're normal size chapters. What, like 20, 19, 17-inch pages? Oh, I didn't know that. Never mind then. Fuck that. But yeah, no. Ultimately, I mean, with Black Clover, it's fine. Series like Kagurabachi, Jujutsu Kaisen, Black Clover, it's fine for them to to do stuff like that because ultimately, like, it's not like that series is going to go on for the next 19 years or something. One Piece is indefinite how long it's going to be going, so Oda's health is of utmost priority. The thing about pacings for me are just about expectations to BH. Oh, for pacings of like releases? No, it's not. I need more. Yeah, that's true. Some Sometimes you do it does feel dry. By the way, my opponent did not show up, so we have 2 buys in a row. So I threw the first match twice in a row and then got 2 buys. So I still don't feel great. I expect Freerin to be bi-weekly, so I don't care. What is Freerin's schedule? Because they're back now, right? They're no longer on break. I don't know what Freerin's up to in terms of release schedule. What are some bi-weekly manga series? Yeah, the first one that comes up is Freerin. Spy? Spy is bi-weekly. I didn't know Spy X Family was bi-weekly. Interesting. Sometimes a bi-weekly devil showing up for Chainsaw Man pisses me off. Oh, you're talking about like when they go on breaks and shit? It's supposed to be weekly, but it's been bi-weekly for a while. Kaiju number 8 was. It sounds like this thing's also citing One Piece as sometimes being bi-weekly. It sounds like most it sounds like most series that are quote unquote bi-weekly are meant to be weekly but keep having to take breaks. Like shit keeps going wrong. It's too I really This isn't a manga, but the One Piece anime needs to be bi-weekly. It needs to be bi-weekly. Like it is necessary for the continuation of One Piece that it has to do bi-weekly or do more 6 months breaks or something like that so that the pacing can stay fixed. Cuz it feels good now. It felt good a while ago, but there was a like 5 episode streak a few episodes ago that felt awful in terms of pacing in the show. And also Boruto being monthly pisses me off so much. Dragon Ball was also monthly when it was releasing. I haven't read it, but Boruto's art is not that demanding at all. Damn. Damn. I've heard it's really good though in terms of plot. But yeah, monthly would definitely piss me off. I would find it so hard to keep up with a monthly because like weekly ones I already find it hard to keep up with because I just forget. If it was monthly, I would forget for like half a year and then I'd be like, "Oh shit, yeah, I was reading that series, wasn't I?" I should probably, read it. I would totally get behind on that. I need to get caught up on Bleach because of these kinds of conversations. I love having these conversations. And the more big series that I have, the more I can contribute to these conversations. Like the fact that I haven't seen Boruto or Naruto or Dragon Ball, stuff like that. So I can't give my take on it. I need to watch more of these series. So Bleach is the one I'm currently watching, and I think I'm gonna hop onto JoJo's immediately after that. I just remember it because I have the Manga Plus notifications on. Gotcha. We use Shonen Jump, and we don't have notifications on. I actually probably should put notifications on, huh? That would remind me. How do I do that? I don't actually know how to do that. Um, Maybe I just don't have notifications turned on in my settings on my phone, and it's been trying to do it this whole time. But is it gonna spam me with like a bunch of other notifications when other things are releasing? Like the series that I'm not reading? I have not been reading. I did not start Martial King. Yeah, probably. I did not start Martial King. I don't know why. I just don't want to have too many mangas ongoing at once. Um, Although I think that might change. I will say I think I might read. I haven't told Shmub this, but I'm sure he'll be happy to hear this. I really am considering reading the Dandadan manga because I have just seen so much from the Dandadan manga. It's not even funny. It's not spoilers. It's just like little clips and stuff of like comedic stuff. I have to leave subreddits related to it because the leaks come off 1 week before the release. A whole week before the release is crazy. Read it, it's so fucking good. I don't know if it's the same app, but mine only notifies me about release of series I'm reading. Well, me and Shmub share an account, and he reads more series than me, so I'm expecting it would be sending me notifications from that. So I see a bunch of comedy stuff from Dandadan, and this is how it feels. Being a Dandadan fan without reading Dandadan, and being a manga fan without reading Dandadan, feels like this. It feels like this. I'm just watching everyone that is a Dandadan manga reader just having fun and stuff. And I'm just like sitting here like, I don't want to read it because I want to see it in the anime. Which is true. Given the opportunity, I would love to watch stuff in the anime first. Uh, and with Dandadan's release schedule, I'm still tempted not to read Dandadan because like if there's a season coming up, I'd rather wait till after that at least wait like 1 or 2 anime seasons, get to the Dandadan season, watch that, then start the series. But the problem is they're so consistent with their release schedule. Like season 2 came out so fast after season 1 that I was like, well, then I might as well wait till after season 2. And now they've announced season 3 and I don't know when it's going to be. Like now I'm thinking like, well, I might as well wait for season 3. So I'm like, I want to read the Dandadan manga so I can join in on all the fun. But given the opportunity, if it's only 1 or 2 anime seasons away, I'd rather wait. So I'm like at this dilemma of whether or not to hop on the Dandadan train and read it. I don't know what to do yet, but I am strongly considering it. If I were to start any series right now, it would probably be Dandadan. Um, I would consider Gachi Akuta when that ends because I'm having so much fun with the power system and stuff, and I feel like there's just more to the power system, and I would love to explore it thoroughly. Hop on the Black Clover train too. Yeah, Black Clover would be another big one. But when is the next season coming out? Is it just the year that's been confirmed? Dun, 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 dun. No, no, no. Even that got pulled, I think. 2026. Mal still says 2026 at the very least. And girls, and they're boys and girls. Na na na, run, 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 run. Na, na. I think now it's just soon. There's like double the anime series for you to read. There's so much. Well, if I do read it, it won't be soon because I need to watch. I really, really need to watch Bleach and JoJo's. Those are my top priority right now. Is watching Bleach and watching JoJo's. And then there's a bunch of other stuff that I'm trying to do, like play Pokemon X, play Pokemon Legends ZA, play Hollow Knight Silk Song. So there's a bunch of other stuff also keeping me busy. Um, Not to mention the upcoming banger of an anime season coming up. Uh, I don't know how much everyone else is watching, but this is what I have currently listed for winter 2026. We're gonna have One Piece still going, Pokemon still going, Frieren, Sosono Frieren Season 2, Hell's Paradise Season 2, Fire Force Season 3 Part 2, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, Oshinoko Season 3, My Hero Academia Vigilantes Season 2, Sentenced to be a Hero Season 1, which looks pretty good. I saw a bunch of trailers for that, so I figured I'd watch it. And an Undead Unluck special, 1 hour special. That's 10 things coming out in the winter. It's going to take a while for the anime to catch up to the very hypest parts, so I really recommend reading Dandadan. Oh, okay then. That's interesting. We're still in the quote unquote build up phase of Dandadan. I need to update anime. I have a anime channel on my Discord, and I updated it to take away everything from this past season, but I don't think I've actually added everything that's going on this season. One Punch Man, My Hero Academia final season, and Spy X Family. There we go. Oh, another thing I was gonna do is Oshinoko worth it? Yes. Short answer, yes. Definitely. Oshinoko's definitely worth it. I highly recommend it. It sounds awful when you read just the description. Just watch it. I hear so much about the manga that I don't know. Okay, that I will say I have not read the manga. I've only watched the anime, and we have not gotten to the weird shit yet. Supposedly there is some weird shit in this manga or in this series. The anime, worth it. I cannot say anything like season 1, season 2, totally worth it. I thoroughly enjoyed and looked forward to each episode every week. Very cool watch. Anything past that, like in the upcoming season 3, I can't say anything for. I have heard some weird shit goes on, so I don't know. But at the moment, it is a stellar series. I really like it. What did I rate it? I rated season 1 a 9, season 2 a 10. That doesn't come lightly from me. I thoroughly enjoyed this series so far. It is a very good series. You'll see something I'm gonna do soon is tier list. So this is the new gen anime. there's a couple things missing, but ultimately that's most of them. Here's the modern gen, and then this is old gen in terms of things that I have watched. Obviously, there's a lot more to each of these lists that I haven't seen yet, but there's also a couple things I missed in terms of things I have seen. But I'm gonna be tier listing them. I made a tier list for it, but I don't have a way to save it without doing a ton of effort. It's honestly less effort to just recreate the tier list over and over again. I don't actually, I can't. I mean, I can give you the pictures, but this is just based on what I've watched. Uh, so I'm planning on making a tier list of this soon. The only thing holding me back is I feel like I want to wait till the end of I feel like I want to wait a bit because I do have um Bleach and JoJo's on the in the queue right now, and I feel like if I just wait like if I really lock in and start binging these series, I could have them done in like a few months. Hollow Purple, get out of here. Wait, that was a bot, right? I'm realizing I saw what looked like a link and just instantly banned them. That was a bot, right? I didn't just ban a new chatter. Someone didn't just come in. Okay, good. Someone just comes in and it's like, "Wow, that's a really cool tier," and they're just gone. um, yeah, it seemed like one permitting viewers. Okay. Uh, so I'm like, if I really lock in and binge, I keep telling myself, oh, it's fine. I'll just lock in and really binge Bleach and JoJo's, and then I never do. I keep getting busy doing other shit and don't lock in and binge it. Uh, but if I actually do, I really think I can get done with Bleach and JoJo's in a matter of I don't know, 6 months. 6 months seems like a good number. I think I can get through both of those series in 6 months if I'm like going pretty fast, not like binging. I mean actually I think I could do it faster than that, but like I think 6 months is like a fair thing to judge it. If I can get it done 4 months, that'd be great. Actually, yeah, I think that might be my goal. Let's say I get it done in 4 months. That would put us right around the end of this next anime season. And I feel like that would be the perfect time to do this tier list. If I wait till then and then do this tier list, I'll be able to add any more series that I watch this season and next season, and then add Bleach JoJo's, and I'll have like I'll be done with My Hero. I'll be able to take that. I'll be able to take the finales of My Hero, potentially Fire Force and Doctor Stone. No, Fire Force still has a part after that, right? But like no, those aren't new gen, but I have a tier list for all of the gens. I have new gen, modern gen, and old gen. So like all these series fall in at least one of these tier lists. I could. You're right. I could do the new gen tier list. Is that what you're saying? I could do the new gen tier list right now. Yes, that is something I could do. Dun, 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 dun. We still got a while to go on pairings. Yes, I could. Is there anything really stopping me? Yeah, in fact, that might be better than trying to do all of them in one stream, because I feel like it'd get old by the end of it. Because what this idea came from me talking about doing tier list streams again, and I was thinking of doing like one big one, but I think you're right. Maybe it'd be better to just do them separately. I probably won't do it today because it's already past midnight. But I might do it soon. Yo, sup? What's up, Vice President, Mr. President? How's it going? What's poppin'? We're just talking about anime and stuff. Homies. We're talking about anime, manga, stuff like that. I was also talking about doing tier list streams just in general. Woke up early having coffee. Well, good morning to you. It's 12 a.m. to me right now. So I was talking about doing tier list streams. A couple other ideas for tier lists that I had were Hollow Knight boss fights, um, and the return of my shiny Pokemon. Is that a new account? Who Rice? Um, I was talking about maybe returning my shiny Pokemon tier list. Not where what I was doing in the shiny Pokemon tier list. I was not tiering them based on how much I liked them. I was creating a color spectrum that went from like edging orange, pastel yellow, mustard yellow. Like I was just creating a color spectrum and sorting them. And I thought that was really fun. The chat really got involved in that with being like, no, no, Piloswine shiny goes in this one. And I was taking chat suggestions. I really enjoyed doing those, so I was thinking of bringing those back. And I also think it would be really fun if I got all shinies sorted into the complete color spectrum. I could post that on Twitter and be like, this is what I did in chat. And then I could probably Rillaboom got criminally placed. What? I put him in like neon, right? If you go in my Discord, I have them listed, but you might have to do some scrolling. It's in general, I think it's in general Pokemon. If you scroll all the way to the top, I have some tier. Yeah, that's where some of the tier lists are. Neon Yellow is where Rillaboom was. Less edgy now without the 666. Sure are. Sure are. Like, here's an example of what I was doing. So it says edging orange, neon yellow, pretty fucking yellow, pastel yellow, gold, piss yellow, edging puke yellow, and ew puke yellow. And I sorted all these yellow shinies into them. Looking back, I would definitely change some of these. Um, I would argue Piloswine is actually... maybe he's pastel yellow. I would say Octillery goes in the puke yellow for sure. Honestly, Floatzel might go here. I'm not gonna lie. Driftblim, I think, actually goes in gold? No, I actually don't feel good. Maybe I cooked with these rankings. Maybe I cooked. Jimmy? Jimmy? Welcome in, Jimmy. How you doing, dude? Are you part of this tour? I gotta X out some of these tabs. I'm getting lost. Oh, we've got a timeout? Wait, what? Oh, I had not refreshed the page. Oh my gosh. Oh crap, I need that last one. The Hoopa Shiny should be a crime. What, you don't like the Hoopa Shiny? And Komodo? The Komodo one is so weird, dude. I gotta say, that is such a weird looking shiny. Maybe I cooked with these rankings. I kinda, like, the more I'm looking at them, the more I'm like, maybe that did belong there. I do think Octillery deserves to go down here. Floatzel might go here. I like Komodo low-key. We've got the cherry pie situation. I hate this cherry pie. Or, this cherry pie's to die for. This cherry pie's so bad I would die. Or something like that. What's found a shiny Komodo and said, meh, I use the regular one. Some people don't like Groudon's a big one. I don't use shiny Groudon mainly because he's red in his regular form, and I like Terra Fire Groudon, how that looks. I think that looks really fucking cool. Uh, when he's red. So I use regular Groudon. I also don't have a shiny Groudon, to be fair. I just found 3 shiny Jangmo in the same frame. You also did that with like 2 Larvesta, I think, at one point. Um, Here's another example. Wait, where is it? I had another example somewhere. Did I not send it? I did this for green as well. I guess I didn't. I do have this tier list where I ranked things based on how healthy they were in the meta. Do I disagree with any of my past takes? Shiny Grout on his ass. People call it Piston, I know for sure. I don't see anything here. At what point was Brute Bonnet unhealthy? I don't know, honestly. I made this a while ago, so I don't totally remember what I was thinking for all of this. I think I agree. Brute Bonnet probably goes in solid tier. It did really good against the Calorexes, and I commend it for that. It did its job. You know what? I think Brute Bonnet goes here. I think Brute Bonnet goes and did its job because that's exactly what it did. Its job uh was to nerf both the Calorexes, and it did that. So I really do think Brute Bonnet goes here and did its job. I cooked with this tier list, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I hardcore cooked with this tier list. People can't say it's bad anymore. That's true. That's true. Was it on the world's winning team? I think it was, right? I think Giovanni had Brute Bonnet on his Koraidon team. Yeah, this tier is just had zero effect on the meta. Yeah, that's why. This tier is these Pokemon had zero effect on the meta and probably never will. Uh this tier is had a really small niche or only was like actually wait, Toadscruel, why are you here? Did I make this before? No. I was gonna say I might have made this before Wolfie got his hands on it, but I definitely made this after Reg G. I think I made this during Reg G, right? Never thought Ogerpon was broken or something, so I liked it. So I like it. Yeah, no, I really do think Ogerpon was never broken. He was never broke. He was very strong. But at no point was I sitting here thinking Ogerpon was unhealthy for the meta in any way. Ogerpon 1000% was a healthy change. The adaptability that Ogerpon had meant that anytime one Pokemon got too powerful, you swapped to an Ogerpon that was better suited for that to keep that Pokemon in check. And because of that, I thank Ogerpon. Ogerpon was a godsend to fighting certain matchups. Follow me Spore, follow me Water moves into Water Absorb, like critting through Dondozo. It was great. Having Ogerpon around was actually beautiful. Sturdy was huge for follow me. Like this thing is a godsend to the meta, and I love having Ogerpon around. I love Screamtail, but I respect that people hate it. Tofu Coco, that is a fire fucking name. Welcome in, Tofu Coco. Uh, yes. I love Screamtail too. I brought Screamtail to a regional, and I had tons of fun with it. It is very unhealthy. It sucks to fight against. You are no like Dondozo will make you mad. Muck Smeargle will make you mad. Screamtail will have you breaking your controller in half. Ogerpon is baby girl. That's damn right. Screamtail will have you breaking your controller in half as it encore disables both of your Pokemon on the thing. It's so infuriating to fight against. That's why I used it though, because it was it was so good at disruption. I'm honestly shocked I didn't see more of it. But yeah, Screamtail was a problem. Ogerpon Water Fluttermane, aka the Girl Boss combo. Fluttermane deserves to be down here. I'll tell you what, the only, and I mean the singular only reason that Fluttermane is not in Meta Scum is because I kind of liked Fluttermane in Reg I and Reg G. It Fluttermane really only ran one role in there, and that was Moonblast, Dazzling Gleam, Icy Wind, Taunt, Protect, like that kind of thing. More of a high damage on the dragons, but otherwise support. Like that, I think was kind of fun. Other than that, it was Metascum in every possible regulation. In fact, I still think it should have belonged in Metascum. Because even then, the Icy Wind, the 135 base speed plus Photosynthesis speed boost, getting to do Icy Wind and knock people down a speed tier so that the Pokemon it's paired with can go first, was still kind of scummy. I think Fluttermane deserved to go in Metascum. Brute Bonnet deserved to go, did its job. Is there anything else? Chew, Flutter felt balanced in G and I. Yeah, it wasn't like oppressive or anything. I once ran a Power Band Screamtail with Trick Room and Howl, and even that can make you mad. Power Band is crazy. What? You were. Could you not just run Iron Ball? You just wanted to run. Do they do the same thing? I don't know. Grafai did its job of collecting unemployment checks. Yes, that's so true. That's so true. I mean, Grafai. Why did I put it up here? What did Grafai really do? I'm gonna take Sierra's side and say Slitherwings was done dirty. Yes. Slitherwing was done dirty. This is one of the most. This is one of the. Hold up. Let me say Grafai first. Grafai has done nothing notable. The only thing it ever does is like on gimmick teams with Doodle slacking and shit. I don't know why I put it up and did its job. Honestly, why is it there? What did Grafai do? It's not even in like solid tier. It's up a tier. I wouldn't even put it here. Grafai should be in kinda exists. I don't know why it's all the way up there. That's just not true. Oh well. As for Slitherwing, I've voiced that Iron Valiant and Slitherwing are my two favorite Paradox Pokemon. And Slitherwing is literally. Oh my god, wait. Oh no, we're still not in round 4. Okay. Slitherwing is the banger design. It is the best. It is possibly. Iron Valiant is fighting for it. These two are the best designs in a Paradox Pokemon, and it's not close outside of them. Those two are the best. In terms of name, Slitherwing, I think, is one of the only Paradox Pokemon whose name could be a Pokemon name. Obviously, you're never going to see a Pokemon, like, you would never expect before Paradox Pokemon existed to ever see a Pokemon called Iron Valiant. Alright, good night, Shmub. You would never actually expect to see a Pokemon named Iron Valiant. In fact, to this day, I think all the Paradox Pokemon names are still kind of stupid. Slitherwing, if you took away the space and like decapitalized the W, just Slitherwing, that's a Pokemon name right there. I would expect to see a Pokemon in a generation named Slitherwing. So that combined with the design is just it's so cool in every possible way. It is so cool. Um it does suck that it is genuinely trash in the meta. It does nothing. Absolutely nothing. I wish they had regular names along with the paradoxes like Koraidon / Winged King. I wish they just had regular names in general. Like, I really think the paradox names were fucking stupid. Like, Koraidon's Winged King is the equivalent of Slitherwing and Great Tusk and Screamtail. That's his. Oh, you're saying you wish that they had a Koraidon variant of their name where it's actually like a Pokemon? Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I think that Slitherwing should have been, or I think that like Screamtail. Actually, Screamtail also kind of sounds like a Pokemon name. I wish that like Iron Bundle was like the nickname for it, and its real name was like Delibot. I just made that up. Delibot. What's up, Apple? Welcome in. They absolutely dropped the ball on the Futuremons Iron insert thing. They dropped the ball on most of the Futuremon designs and the names. The Futuremons in general are so much worse. Like look at fucking Jugulus. I'm never gonna not bring up Jugulus as the prime example of this. No, go back. Refresh. Okay. Iron Jugulus is just Hydreigon. There is nothing like really unique about this design. It is just Hydreigon as a robot. Koraidon better than Miraidon? Oh, for sure. That's another thing the Futuremons flubbed was the shinies. I will admit the shinies does look good on some of the Pokemon. Like Thorns. Iron Thorns looks really good. The Chrome designs, but just doing the same exact thing for all of them was dumb. I really think it was dumb. I'll admit the shinies grew on me to a certain degree. Like, cause like if you look at any of them individually, a lot of them do still look pretty good. But you look at like Iron Hands and you're like, what the fuck were we doing here? Really? That's its shiny? Iron Hands is shiny as that. Thorns and Bundle are cool, but the rest are just meh. Yeah. Um, like there's just nothing unique really about this. Like if its heads, like you know what they should have done? The heads should have come off the body. They shouldn't have been connected to the body. They should have been like hovering there, like around, like near the body. That would have made it feel more different from the original design. And the wings should have been different. The wings are a one-to-one copy of Hydreigon, and that's fucking stupid. If they had made the heads like detached from the body and the wings looked different, maybe more like a spider web almost. Or tell you what if the wings were like spider legs and he wasn't a flying type? He was like dark, I don't know, bug? And the wings were like spider legs that touched the ground and like crawled around on top of the heads being detached. Now that is a Hydreigon Paradox form. That would look really cool, despite being a robot. But at least change the LED colors? Yeah, that's true. Like, dude, that's cooking. That took me, what, 15, like, fucking, I don't know, 45 seconds to come up with, and that's better than Iron Jugulus ever was. I'm gonna clip that and DM it to John Pokemon. Hell yeah, dude. John Pokemon's getting an angry letter from me. Um, yeah, also, all of this is a really really minor complaint that I have, but all of the Paradox Pokemon's category is Iron Jugulus, the Paradox Pokemon. That's fucking dumb. That's dumb. That's dumb. That's so dumb. You could even call it Iron Jugulus, the Jugulus Pokemon. Iron Bundle, the Bundle Pokemon. It could be as simple as that. Make them different, at least. Like, come on. We now have, like, 20 Pokemon that have the same classification. I don't think they did that with the Ultra Beasts. Yeah, he's the glowing Pokemon. That's cool. Why didn't we do that? Where's this coming from? We're just being lazy at this point. Described as the offspring of a Hydreigon that fell in love with a robot. Yeah, we're glossing over that. Most of the Future Paradox Pokemon are examples of this. I just think Iron Jugulus is the most egregious example of just being the exact one-to-one replica. The future ones look cool. I think their names mostly are still dumb. All the Paradox ones are dumb as fuck. Yeah. A lot of the Paradox Pokemon are dumb. The Scarlet Paradox Pokemon didn't get away unscathed uh in terms of their names. The fact that first off, the fact that it's two words is always going to be dumb. That's dumb. But some of these Screamtail, Fluttermane, Slitherwing. If you uncapitalized the first letter of the second word and got rid of the space, Fluttermane, Slitherwing, and Screamtail sound like actual Pokemon names. Okay, I'm fine. We could be cooking. Welcome in, Teo. I don't know if I said welcome. I may be echoing myself, but even Raging Bolt to a degree, like you could get away, maybe shorten it, maybe combine the words a bit more, like Rage Bolt, but like you could see it. But the rest of these, like Brute Bonnet's the dumbest one. I'm saying it. Brute Bonnet's the dumbest name. That's fucking dumb. What are we doing here, bro? Raging Bolt is my go. I love Raging Bolt. Here's what I will say. Saved us from Earthtorn. Yes. Where did I put him on the tier list? Previously unhealthy? I think I disagree with that now. Because I really do think that he's so diverse. You can run all kinds of different sets. And Reg F, he was literally our Lord and Savior. He is the one thing that saved us from Torn Urshifu being like at 80% usage. He was absolutely necessary. Why am I still on Xurkitree? Go ahead, Jugulus. I do think I would change his ranking as well. Maybe I just need to redo that ranking thing and just change stuff around. Um, where else was I going with this? The shinies at least look pretty good for these guys. The shinies are so bland for these guys. Um, I really hope they don't make this into a trend, because that would suck if they keep doing more of stuff like this. I remember looking at the leaks for Scarlet and Violet, finding out that these guys were named what they were named, and literally like praying and being like, please tell me that that is not their actual name. Dear God, please tell me that that's not their actual name. And then I got in and I found out that it was their actual name, and I was so mad. I was so disappointed. Because it's just dumb, dude. Even if you're going to do this naming scheme, putting iron at the beginning of every single name is criminally uncreative. Literally, hire me, Game Freak, on my hands and knees. On my hands and knees. Hands in the air. Please hire me. I will come up with better ideas. I just turned Jugulus into a crazy cool idea. In seconds. Do you happen to know what happened in the tourney? No, I do not. I am friends with the guy running it, so I can ask. Welcome in, by the way. How do you want your name said? Do you pronounce the X in your name? If so, how is it pronounced? Because I know some people put an X like in their name, and they're just like, no, your name would just be like, what? Chinchan? Chinchan? Chinchan works. Okay, gotcha. Is CompsTube live? No, he's not. Sometimes CompsTube streams, and so we could have gone in there and seen what's going on. I'm not totally sure what is happening. How's your run going though? You were my round one opponent, right? Good game, by the way. Dude, I was so mad at myself. When I threw Ursaluna in, I was supposed to put Oranguru, and I was so mad because I just wasn't paying attention. And I just threw the wrong one in. I was like, fuck. I was so mad. Yeah, I was running the Oranguru. I was so mad that I swapped because I threw Blood Moon in front of an Annihilate, and I was like, why? Why did I do that? And then on that last turn, when I Earth powered your Annihilate and Psychic Noised him instead of just instructing and Earth powering you a second time. I was like, dude, what am I doing? I just overthought it. Your Annihilate tanked my first Hyper Voice like it was nothing. Like it ate that first Hyper Voice. So I was scared you were like unreasonably bulky with the screens up. So I was like, I don't know if Earth Power is gonna kill even with the double up. It obviously would have after seeing the first one. I was so mad at myself because my idea was like, if the double up of Earth Power doesn't kill you, Drain Punch and possibly just like purple my Ursaluna out of existence, get a bunch of health back and win. I was like, I can't let that happen. Under screen, it is pretty buggy. I overthought it. I thought your Annihilate was I don't know. I got in my own head, but you took advantage of everything I did. You ran a good game, good honest game. So GG, dude. Congrats on the win. I then proceeded to have a bye after my match with you, and then a no-show in round 3. So you are the only game I have played today. You are the singular game I have played today in this tournament. I've been live for almost 2 hours. I've just been yapping. You're welcome to join the yap session. We've just been yapping. This is what I mean. This is the great part about being a streamer is I can literally sit here with zero game. Like, I had a game plan going into this tournament. Oh, by the way, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Like, I had a game plan of doing the tournament. That game plan was thrown out the window recently. Like, we haven't been doing that. And yet, I've still managed to yap for 2 hours straight without break. Like, just perfectly fine. I've just been yapping for 2 hours straight about anime, tier lists, Paradox Pokemon, the tournament, yada yada. Uh, so I'm chilling right now. That's if you went back and found my first stream, I'll tell you what. Uh, howdy. I wish I had saved and downloaded my first stream for a couple reasons. One, I don't actually know when my anniversary of when I started streaming was. The earliest known evidence I could find was March 3rd, which would be a year and a half ago. No, that's the earliest evidence I can find. Twitch will tell you. That's what I used. Where I found it was I went back in my Twitch analytics, and that was the earliest I could find. But I'm pretty sure I started streaming. I don't know. Maybe it was March. My brain wants to say I started streaming in November, but realistically, a few team sheet errors. What's a few? Realistically, if I started streaming in November, I would have streamed for like a month. No, I would have streamed for like 2 weeks, got hit by. No, I couldn't have started streaming in November. That's impossible. Because exam 3 would be going around right then final exams, then Christmas break, because I was in college at the time. So I would have gone home for the holidays, then come back. No way I started streaming amidst all that. And that's coming right off of Thanksgiving break, where exam 2 was just right before that. Exam 2, Thanksgiving break, exam 3, final exams, Christmas break. I could not have started streaming during then. Okay, so yeah, maybe March is right. I know it was in the winter, so that does make some sense. Huh. Interesting. So yeah, I celebrated March 3rd as my anniversary. Um, this year because that was what Twitch told me was my anniversary, or that's what Twitch said was the earliest I streamed. My affiliate anniversary is like in June, I think. But I celebrated my official stream anniversary on March 3rd. It's easy to remember, 3-3, right? So that's nice. But I wasn't certain that that was it. But if you're right, if that's true, then I guess that has to be right, right? But anyway, that was one of the reasons I wish I had saved my first stream. Another reason I wish I had saved my first stream is because, oh my god, I did not know what I was doing. Dude, my first stream would have been comedic. I would have loved nothing more than to play it for you right now, what my first stream was like. Because, like, I was like this, playing the game. The entire time that I was playing the game, I was like this. And I also wasn't on Scarlet and Violet. I didn't know how to stream the Switch. I only knew how to do Showdown. So I was like playing on Showdown with shitty internet. My face was up like this. My mic quality wasn't good. And I was just silent when I was silent for like minutes at a time because I didn't have a chat to talk to. But also I just didn't know what to say. Like I didn't have that art. It is an art to yap to a chat for so long is an art form that I had not adopted yet. I also did not have my streamer voice. I talk a little differently when I'm live. Um Sneasler has acrobatics instead of throat chop. Wisp instead of taunt on Talonflame. Honestly, those both kind of benefit me. I feel like if I started streaming, I'd be silent forever. I'm not a yapper. That's what I thought. But I knew I wanted to stream. I really knew I wanted to stream. So I still did it anyway, and I've evolved into a yapper. Granted, I've now been streaming for a year and a half, but I mean, a year and a half later, look at me go. Literally, like, I played one round, yet I managed to yap consistently for 2 hours, and I'm still fucking going. Like, this is fun for me now. Like, I really do enjoy it. I'm glad I started streaming. And I'm glad I didn't give it up, too. That's really big, because I really... Like, you look at all these people... Like, you ever be in high school and have that one guy that starts up a YouTube channel, and it's like a music channel or something? Hang on, let me lock in for a second. Oh, that's perfect. I would love for you to lead those two. I would absolutely love for you to leave those two. Terra Flying Sneasler. Rillaboom has knockoff. No ground move. Oh my god. Oh, he forgot to check in. Hang on. May I point out his Greninja has Torrent and no water moves? His Ice Beam, Sludge Wave, Dark Pulse. Holy shit. Why? Oh, Greninja's here. He knocked off my Covert Cloak. What did you have? Focus Sash? So I broke your Sash. That's nice. Yeah, he has no water moves. I'm not scared here. What was I talking about? Yapping? Something? Hold up. Yeah, I'll wait till I'm done with this match. I have Cover Cloak, you can't freeze me. Big damage. Alright, Weezing. Time for Weezing to do big damage. That's what I like to see. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. I was talking about like setting up a channel and the inherent cringe that comes with doing that. Life orb, good. That's fine. That's so fine. I will gladly tank another ice beam. This song goes so hard, dude. I went and found more music by this artist because I loved this song so much. Who's still alive, Sneasler? Oh, Rillaboom. Oh, I killed Sneasler. Oh my god, your last one's Rillaboom? Oh, dude. Oh, dude, we're cooking. Wait. Oh, we're so fine. That's fine. I probably should have wisped, but it's ultimately not that big of a deal. Oh, this is gonna be great. I think. Theoretically, they do have an out. They do have an out, so I shouldn't get cocky. Just gonna make absolutely sure. We can't even know if it's a sheet error because of wheezing. Yeah, that's true. You're right, it could be Protean, and I didn't let him get it off. Do y'all think I live a blood moon? Haha, I'm joking. I protected. Yoink. Oh, you have knockoff? I forgot about that. Boink. You're burned. I mitigated, so I've mitigated a decent bit of damage there. Oh, you went hyper voice. That's actually bad. He might have read me there. That was his out. Hang on. Actually, I do lose. I do lose. He figured it out, I think. Hang on. I have to make a play here. I'm playing it honest. Oh boy, I have no idea what anyone's saying. I live that. I think I did it. If he blood mooned Oranguru, there's no way I was living. But I do live the hyper voice. Yep. I had faith that I was gonna live that. See, I could have pretty much guaranteed that I live that double up if I terastallized to resist the dark move. But I felt like this was the right play. I needed to risk it so I can save Terra for Ursaluna. You're fast, Ursaluna, Blood Moon. He likes my JJK reference, by the way. Alright, how's this going down? He did protect. Oh, Cristiano, thank you very much for the follow. This is fine. This is actually so fine. No, it's not. Wow, what a... No, this is fine, this is fine. Okay, so Rillaboom is burned. I think I live a Grassy Glide. Wait, you don't have Grassy Glide! That whole turn that I just did was playing around not dying to Grassy Glide. I didn't want a Rangaroo to die to Grassy Glide. Wait, I'm fine. Now Blood Moon is going first, or he was always going to go first, so speed doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm fine. The whole turn was just to not die to, so that a Rangaroo wouldn't die to Grassy Glide. I never was going to die to Grassy Glide. He didn't have it. He has knockoff instead of it. That was just me. I almost threw the game because I misread the team sheet. Fucking banger. I know, right? This song is so good. Dude, I almost threw the game again. I need to lock in, dude. This episode sent me shivers. Dude, I was pumping my fist in the air when this song was playing. I loved this song in the episode. This was awesome. Alright, back to what I was saying. So, I was like a GG. Yeah, this was a GG. So, when I first started my Twitch channel, I really did not want to be seen as the cringe guy that was starting a YouTube channel. You ever be in high school and you see that one guy that's starting a music channel? He's like, guys, I'm going to make it big. I'm going to make it big. And then he's posting on his story every time he posts a video. He's like going to like the school social media account and getting his thing promoted. And like, it's just cringe. Like, no one cares, right? Like he gets like one view and it's his mom, and it's just like no, it's obvious that no one cares, but he's just for like anyone that wants to be his friend has to watch his content, and it's his entire personality. People like that is not what I wanted to be. I really wanted to not be that, and I was terrified that I was going to be seen that way. So I never spoke about my Twitch channel to people, really, almost like at all. Um, And like I was really trying to do it surreptitiously. I was hoping that I'd get popular, but I didn't really have high hopes that I would. Um, and then thank God that I ran into Rosie, Cinders, and Todra because they helped boost my channel really quickly. Because I don't know how long it would have taken for me to give up on it. I think I would have held out for a while, but I really don't think whether or not I held out would have been the deciding factor. I think meeting them at the regional and getting a boost off them, I'll never forget because that I think is the sole reason that I'm here today, still streaming. I don't think I would have been. I think I probably would have eventually given up on it without any real traction, had I not like gotten like a jump start off that. Cause yeah, the reason I was talking about this is because I was horrible at yapping. I was so quiet, I was so silent, I didn't know what to say. Like it was bad. When I was first starting streaming, I was so bad at this. But now look at me go. I'm really proud of my channel now. Like this is all I ever wanted. Just an active chat to talk to is all I ever wanted. There was no like number that I wanted to hit ever. I just wanted like an active enough chat to hold a conversation, and that's what I have. So I'm happy where I'm at the moment. However, um, where's my followers list? He's asking if you want to play a match versus him. We're about to start the next match. So I can't at the moment. However, I do have 296 followers. So while I don't care about a specific number, getting that last 4 is what I'm aiming for, and that's going to be nice when I hit that sweet, sweet 400. All the matches are done in this match. We're just waiting for the button to go through. There's 5 rounds of best of 1. What dictates me getting in? The top 8 players get in. I'm 3rd right now, and I just won. What am I going to be? Weird to be a translator, Lamau? Propaganda? I took like what else? I took what's this song from? This is Clevitis. The show was alright. It wasn't anything like crazy. It was alright, but it's a show that was going on last season. It's something I'll rank. I'll throw it in the tier list for new gen when I do that. Propaganda means ads in Portuguese. I did not know that. All right. There's only 10 and a half minutes left on the clock, but every single person's done in round 4. I'm letting ads go through because we are in between rounds, and it'd be nice to get that final round in. I also am out of snoozes, so I didn't actually have a choice. But I'm pretending as if it was a strategic placement of me running the ads, because it makes me look better that way. Who else live for when I'm done? Although there is a chance I top cut, so I might be doing this for a bit. Whooper's playing Cobblemon, Teo's doing Reg H Online, Titan's doing COD, Struggle's doing Pokemon Shield. Interesting. Oh, Shattered Time's playing Digimon. Interesting. What's this feature? There's a new feature on Twitch stalls called See All Suggested in terms of collabs and raids. So it has all the people that I follow that are live. Titan, Struggle, Whooper, Heels, Wide Michael, Teo, Pokemon Cast, Shattered. Those are all the people that are live right now that I follow. But then it has another 4 people listed as like recommended raids. That's very interesting. Yeah, I've recently started talking about my Twitch channel on my social media, Instagram. I recently started doing that. It took me a genuinely like over a year before I actually started mentioning that I was a Twitch streamer on my Instagram. It was crazy how long it took. But I for the longest time refused to ever mention that I was doing that. Did Wrokk tell you what's going on? Yeah, he mentioned it. He said I lost it. Where'd it go? He said him and his backup judge were in the middle of something and didn't. I think he didn't notice that stuff was going on. He said rounds up. Sorry for about the delay. McNasty said this was my fault. I assume responsibility. Apologize for the time I took from you guys. Won't happen again. Um, it just sounds like they were Like it just sounds like they were doing something. Like something was taking up their attention and they didn't notice that it was that for some reason it had gone to a tie. Which happens. I can't say I've never done that before as a judge of like the other tours that I judge for. I've told Wrokk I'm willing to help judge this tour as well. Because I mean I'm a judge on a bunch of other tours and I do this and even if I'm not doing this tour every week, I'm at least like around probably. Round 5's up? Okay, sweet. I'm against somebody named Great Wall. Howdy. We've got a Salamence. Ooh. This destiny. Alright. We've got T-Tar, but no Excadrill. He's got Garchomp on a T-Tar team, but not Sandvale. It's Rough Skin. What? Wind Power Kilowattrel? Instead of competitive. What is this team? He's got Standard Gambit, which is dangerous. I can't let Standard Gambit get online. He doesn't have a Steel move, which means Oranguru could Terra Fairy around it. To become Starlight Lava. Honestly, I think I have a good matchup. If I'm being honest. Go look, have fun. I think the lead I have been doing, just in case they're watching, I'll be cryptic. I think the four that I have been bringing do really good into this team, like really good. So I think I'm in a good spot. I don't know how, but I'm a real hero. Oh, this series, when I do the tier list, is an S tier. This is a gatekeeper of S tier right here. This show was so fucking good in every right. The animation, the voice acting, the plot, and of course the characters. The way that the power system was so unique, the X's abilities were so unique, the story was so unique in how many characters got backstories and how they all weaved together in such a smooth way. This is To Be Hero X. If you take no other recommendation from me, take this one. This show is so good. You gotta watch this show. It's got 24 episodes out. It just ended. It cooked. It is one of the most unique and original shows I've ever watched. It's so good. He's a real hero. No, it's not live action. It at some points it's 3D animation, but for most of it's 2D, but it flip-flops as part of the power system. It's so cool. The 3D animation, if you've ever seen like Arcane, that's what I'm talking about. Like that kind of 3D animation. It has two separate animation studios working on it. Holy pseudo. Yeah, they do have three pseudo legendaries. That's funny. Uh-oh. He said his game crashed. Kind of dislike League, so I haven't watched Arcane, but I hear good things about. I have not watched Arcane either. Don't get me wrong. I have not seen Arcane. I've heard really good things about Arcane, but I haven't actually watched it. The the 3D animation is really a learning curve. It's hard to adjust to, but To Be Hero X is worth adjusting to, I promise. And it only does 3D animation for like the first few episodes, then it goes to regular 2D anime with stellar animation. So if the 3D animation really is a turnoff, just get through the first like 5 or 6 episodes, and then you won't have to really deal with it, except for like a few specific moments where it'll switch back and forth. They said searching. All your beautiful colors. Never knew. I really do like this song. When you said you posted about streaming on Instagram, you meant personal Insta or the one linked here? It's the same one. I don't have two different Instagrams. It was also called Control Geek, but that's because that's just been my gamer tag growing up. Uh, but I didn't really start posting on there about my Twitch till like, I mean, I say recently. I've been doing it for a bit now, but like in the grand scheme of how long I've been streaming, it was relatively recently. No, not you. All right, let's see what I can do here. All right, I get my intimidate off on you. Colors, 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 colors. I knew it. I've considered taunting that slot to catch the Kilowatts roll on the switch in. Oh, Gastrodon. Never mind. Interesting. Body. Riddler cosplay is on point. Oh, you're looking through the Instagram? Yeah, bro. Oh, I have some posts that are archived, but because I don't know, I just wanted to archive some of them. There's one that I really should put back up. It's my Scarecrow cosplay. I just didn't want too many cosplay ones all at once. Is the main reason I archived one of them. But I have a Scarecrow one that looks really cool too. What's up, Steve? A dream of hell. You can't run from yourself. Leave the darkness where you dwell. Alright, let's do this. You know you can't run from yourself. Yeah, this is gonna fucking hurt. I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna do some damage. I need to hope Wheezing lives. Oh, he's Earth. Oh wait, he doesn't have a single target one. Oh my god, he just raw did that on his Gastrodon. Then a crit. Dude, this turn is crazy. What is happening? No! Oh no, that's actually really bad. I'm willing to sacrifice both Wheezing and Incineroar as long as I reduce his damage. So the fact that that Wisp didn't land is actually really bad. Because the one thing I need to do is reduce his damage. If I sacrifice both of them and I don't reduce his damage at all, I'm in big trouble. I think I'm still fine. Oh, now I'm definitely still fine. Never mind. Wait, is this... Oh, I was like, wait a minute, is this King Gambit? I forgot I don't have neutralizing gas still on the field. That would have been crazy play if I just parting shot at a fucking King Gambit. I would have been mad. That would have been really bad. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm fine. I did not think about that. That was so... Like, he so easily could have done that. Alright, I've got 4 turns of Trick Room, and I need to get 4 kills. Let's see if I can do it. I need to average 1 kill per turn. The Salamence is choice specs, by the way, so it's not going to be able to protect. I need to average 1 kill per turn. The King Gambit's going to be the tricky one to kill. Oh, wait, no, because he doesn't have Terra, so I can guaranteed Earth Power him. Yep, Chomp protects. I expected that. Salamence goes down. I get my Throat Spray boost. We're looking good. We need 1 kill per turn. Because the turn Trick Room got set counts as one of the Trick Room turns, so I only have 4 turns to work with. Wow! Crit was not necessary, my guy. And I got my kill this turn, so we're doing good. Call of the Night also cooked this last season. Dude, we have no anime this season, really. We have One Punch Man, which does not look good with the animation. Spy, which I'm not that interested in. It was really good at the beginning, but it's kind of fallen off. I'm just watching for consistency at this point. My Hero, which is cooking. One Piece and Pokemon, which are always cooking. And then Gachi Akuda is really good, and Togen Anki's alright. Oh, wait. I'm still just doing this, honestly. Spy X Family. Yeah. Yeah. So we have Spy, Togen Anki, Gachi Akuda, Pokemon One Piece, My Hero, and One Punch Man. So like 6 or 7 shows. But some of them are kind of mid. Togen Anki's kind of mid in my opinion. Spy's kind of mid at the moment. And One Punch Man theoretically should be really good, but it sounds like it's gonna be mid based on the animation and stuff. All right, average 1 kill per turn. I get my kill this turn. By the way, the Gastrodon does not have Protect, so I'm getting my kill next turn as well for sure, guaranteed. Which means it'll just be down to killing Gastrodon next, or King Gambit next, the turn after that. We also have 2-year Eternity. I don't think I've seen that. Is that good? I don't know if I know much about it. I mean, I'm starving for anime this season, especially during the week. None of the shows I mentioned are during the week, except for Togenanki's on Friday. So I don't usually recommend it. Oh, okay, I see. Two turns of Trick Room left. The King Gambit is the one that needs to go, because theoretically, Oranguru could win the 1v1 against Gastrodon. Oranguru cannot harm King Gambit. So King Gambit's the one that needs to go. That's fine. Yep. It's very tear-inducing if you like that thing. I do like that thing. This show right here, Link Click, was tear-inducing, and I love Link Click. That's another S tier in my opinion. Link Click was an amazing show, and that shit was tear-inducing. All right, GG. Yeah, if a show can make me cry, it's a good show. GG. All right, I have to be guaranteed standings. I'm in fourth place before this win goes through. Story is basically God makes a ball. Whatever touches it becomes it. Interesting. To your eternity. I'll put it on my plan to watch so I remember it. Is it like season two's coming out right now, or is it like season one? To your eternity. It's like a wolf dies on it and it becomes the wolf. Oh, interesting. Season 3 is coming out. Oh, so I'd have to catch up quick. Add to plan to watch. Submit. Alright, I'm definitely keeping that in mind now. Yeah, I'm in fourth right now. Then that win is going to go in. I'm at least going to be second, I think. I love seasons 1 and 2. I'm always down for more anime recommendations. See, after that in the manga things become a bit chaotic. Well, I can enjoy a chaotic show. My brother's currently in a position where he's watched pretty much all the big name animes, which is why he reads so much more manga than me. I read a decent bit of manga, but he reads a lot more manga than me because he's run out of big name animes to watch. And I want to stall that inevitability as long as possible. So like hearing To Your Eternity has two seasons and a third one coming out right now, and it's a really good series. Great. Like adding that to my list of series to watch will help prolong how long it takes before I run out of good series to watch. Like I always love hearing something like that and being like, okay, I'll start that. Like I know I'm watching JoJo's and or Bleach and then JoJo's next, but a big thing is like the big name ones, JoJo's, Bleach, Naruto, Boruto, Dragon Ball, Fairy Tail, like those kinds of shows. Once I'm done with all those, it's really gonna feel empty. So like being able to put these shows in between the big ones that I watch is another big way that I'm gonna prolong the inevitability. Another one is Apothecary Diaries. I've heard good things about that. And I know that has like 2 seasons out, so that'll help stall for a decent bit of time. Blue Exorcist I've heard is really good. I need to watch that. Yeah, this is another show I highly recommend if you haven't seen it, is Link Click. Link Click is so good. It's actually such a banger show. I also get a lot of slice of life anime recommendations from my girlfriend who is a big shoujo girly. It really. Slice of life can be really good if it done right. You gotta find that right show though. Ba-dum-bum-bum. I'm trying to think of like an ideal example of that. I'm having a lot of fun recommending her Shonen and getting back some good shoujo stuff. Yeah, I mean, getting a good trade system of series going is huge. Oh, a good like slice of lifey show is Buddy Daddies. That show's really good. I so enjoyed that show. That was such a fun watch. It's only 12 episodes, the whole series. It's like one of those series that you can knock out in a day. but it's such a good one. I'll look more later. The round should top cut should be about to get posted. It's supposedly the top 8 people, which there are 10 people right now. Wait a minute. So only 2 of these people aren't making it in. And one of them I don't think is playing. It's one of the people that I just kind of got an auto win against. Wait, I'm rematching Great Wall. That's the guy I just fought. The guy I just fought is who I'm matched up against right now. So we're doing like... We could be doing 4 matches against the same dude. Because now it's best of 3. Is he gonna let me get it up 2 more times, though? Here's the problem with this team. This team's really good best of 1. It starts to really falter in best of 3 because they start to get the hang of my tricks. I only have a certain number of tricks that I can do to win, and they start to get the hang of them. So adding on top of that I already revealed some of my tricks is... Yeah, Buddy Daddy's aired like a year ago. So yeah, Buddy Daddy's is done. So do I think they're gonna let me get the same trick up twice? The end of the line. Granted, there's a couple ways that these tricks can go. Like, I don't have to fake out with Incin turn 1. I could Parting Shot. I don't have to Wisp turn 1 with Wheezing. I could Protect. Like, things like that. So there's some variation with this lead, but ultimately, if they know what they're doing, they can stop me. I've got a good viewer count right now. Oh, it was 11, now it's 9. That's still fine. Oh, they're thinking. They want to make sure I don't get this Trick Room up. I don't think he'll lead King Gambit this time. Not after how last thing went. Augustus. Ooh, T-Tar, hello. How's this gonna go, I wonder? Tyranitar is an issue. Assault Vest Tyranitar is very hard for Blood Moon or Saluna to get rid of. So the Garchomp doesn't get intimidated. This will be interesting. This is an interesting adjustment at the very least. I don't have fighting coverage on this team. At least they don't have Sand Special Defense Boost. That is true. Yes. By the time Ursaluna comes in, they will have it, though, which is unfortunate. Uh-oh. That is a good adjustment right there. I thought they were going to protect, because I faked out that slot last game. So I thought they might protect that slot this time. That didn't happen, though. Is there a way out? Because theoretically, he could just Earthquake, Earthquake, and possibly win this. Is cut best of 3? Yeah, it is. I should have faked out that slot then. That misplay might cost me the game. Dun, 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 dun. I'm surprised he didn't just Terra Flying, honestly. Oh, he's just sacking Gastrodon? Oh my god! That's crazy! He's... Why would you do that? That's crazy. Why wouldn't you just Terrasilize Tyranitar? Yeah, this kills both my Pokemon, but it's gonna kill his Gastrodon too. And T-Tar doesn't have Protect. He's not choiced. But he can't Earthquake in front of T-Tar. So this is my way of winning. I think. I now have an out, but it depends who this Pokemon is on how possible that out is. Okay, he's rough skin. That's good. That's very good. Because I know Ursaluna's accuracy checks don't account for Sandvale. I'm making a big risk. I'm taking a big ass risk right now. His only two moves are Earthquake and Dragon Claw offensively. So either he Earthquakes this turn and kills his own Tyranitar, or he went for Dragon Claw. I knew it! Oh, we're cooking. And that was my other risk, is I didn't protect Ursaluna. He could have Earthquaked or low-kicked that slot, and I would have been screwed. I took a huge risk. If he had just clicked Earthquake right there, I was cooked. He would have sacked his own Tyranitar, but I would have lost the game right there. I guess he is burned, so maybe low kick wasn't like huge, but like you still get what I mean. I don't know if this bails me though. Because I do have to be capable of killing all of his Pokemon, and I don't like I'm not gonna be averaging 1 kill per turn. I think I might be able to kill 2 or 3 of them in Trick Room, but I'm not killing all of them. Oh, actually? I was thinking he was protecting Garchomp there. Holy shit, that's huge. His Gastrodon doesn't have Protect. That's a guaranteed kill in Trick Room. He's just tanking this? He just let me go with it? Big damage. Burn's gonna chip him down. Gastrodon died already. Oh, wait, yeah, you're right. Wait, yeah, you're right. He already killed his Gastrodon. That's so funny. Wait, we're so cooking. Tyranitar doesn't have Protect, so I'm guaranteed at least 3 kills. No, I'm guaranteed 4. I can just Earth Power Instruct, and that's just game. There's nothing he can do about it. I still have 3 turns of Trick Room. I don't understand why he Terrastalized Garchomp. If he had Terrastalized Tyranitar into a flying type to dodge the Earthquake, he would have still gotten plenty of damage off the Earthquake, and he would have had someone that he could actually Earthquake next to. And that would have just completely warped the game in a different direction. Let's go. I always feel weird doing this. I always have to actually select the right slot because I just feel like something's gonna go wrong if I do that. I know it won't, but I always feel weird doing that. Yeah, we saw that one shot last time. All right. I have two chances. I have two chances to get this trick room mode up once. That's all I have to do is get it up once, and then I win. I have an idea that I'm going with here. I'm up a game, so I can afford to get a little bit risky with it. Right now, he's thinking about what wins against Insin Wheezing. Oh my god, I know what I'm doing next game. Oh, that's so crazy. Why didn't I think of that before? Alright, I'm fine losing this game because I think I might have a way to guaranteed win next game. I think I have a strat that I don't think this guy can stop. That's crazy. Oh my god. Garchomp T-Tar. I have a crazy play, bro. Yeah, by the way, I led Garchomp and Kilowattrel this time. Like I said, Tyranitar is a bit of an issue for Blood Moon or Saluna to remove, so if I can successfully get a decent amount of damage onto him first, before I get the Oranguru strat online, that'd be huge. That was a good play. Unfortunately, competitive is about to carry. Oh, I forgot about Salamence having Intimidate. I was just thinking in terms of typing, that was a pretty good play. Holy shit, Kilowatch was about to cook. Do good damage to the Scarchomp, please. That's probably good enough. The problem is, this thing could be Sandvale. I don't know why it wouldn't be. You have Tyranitar and Garchomp and you keep leading it, but it says Rough Skin on this. But if it is Sandvale, there's a good chance my Air Slash misses since it's 95 accuracy already. And I have no way of confirming it, whether or not it is Sandvale or not. What's up, T-Tar? I have something kind of funny. Ooh, who's this? Hey, Gastrodon. Trust the sheet and report it otherwise. Well, I have no way of confirming if it is, because Air Slash could miss off the 95% accuracy. But obviously, if he is Sandvale, it won't say that. I just Oh, Struggle Jim, thank you very much. Welcome in with the raid of 2 people. I just did this so that I could um oh my god, words. This raid has disoriented me. I protected both my Pokemon so I could just see what they were going for, what they were doing. But welcome in Primarina again. Welcome in Struggle. How y'all doing? What were you do? I know you were doing Sword and Shield. How'd the raid go? What do you have? Ice Beam? Oh, Ice Beam's actually like really bad. In fact, I'm confident he's going to protect Garchomp. I knew it! I knew it! I called it! I called it! I called it! I'm confident he was going to protect Garchomp and Ice Beam, and I couldn't let him have that. I wasn't about to let him get that up. Get out of here, get out of here, Gastrodon. That Ice Beam can kill either of my Pokemon, probably, and I don't want him to do that. Uh-oh, that didn't kill. Oh, wait, hang on. Hang on. Do I live? No, I don't. Uh-oh. We are too, but we are nice. Don't call me out like that. What did I say? What did I say? Did I say tiny raid? Twitch is making view counts small now. Yes, Twitch is really doing that right now. It's actually like really bad. I did not mean to say that if I said that. Honestly, is it better to hope that I can live the earthquake? If all I have to do is live the earthquake, right? If I kill the Gastrodon, or is it better to try and kill the Garchomp and risk missing Air Slash based off raw accuracy or Sand Veil? I think this is the best decision. I land it, I kill him. Absolute cinema. Here comes Struggle with a rate of 2. Well, that was just me saying the number that I saw. Recover. Alright. I can Psychic Noise that away if I want to. The best part is, so I just have to kill 2 of his Pokemon. Yeah, he's probably going to kill Kilowattrel here. Because he has to. If he doesn't kill it, Kilowattrel gets unbelievable damage on him because of my competitive boost. You thought because I started with Tailwind that I wouldn't bring Trick Room, didn't you? You fool. So you have to kill Kilowattrel here. You don't get a choice. Oh, interesting. Unless, maybe you don't? Okay, yeah, you did. I would rather you kill. Thank you. Okay. Alright, I have 3 turns of Trick Room to average killing 2 Pokemon. That is what we're at. He's lost his Sandstorm. I need to kill 2 Pokemon in 3 turns. This music is appropriate. This low kick is gonna hurt. Does Earth Power 2 hit KO? It should now that Sandstorm's gone. If Sandstorm was still up, it would not. Although, I don't know if that's counting the Throat Spray boost or not. I believe I saw one of the last two games that I do in fact underspeed the Gastrodon, so this should be safe. I should be able to just do this and not worry about the Gastrodon getting any damage. I shouldn't die to just one low kick from the Tyranitar. So I don't think there's a way he can win this. Yeah, I do underspeed. Big damage. I get my throat spray boost. Now Oranguru needs to underspeed the Gastrodon. Oh no, he didn't. I was wrong. Maybe I do die to low kick, because low kick gets really close. Okay, I now have 2 turns to kill one Pokemon. But I have to live the low kick. And he knocked off. That's fine, I think. Actually, I don't know if that's fine. Because I'm surprised he did that, because Oranguru cannot win against Tyranitar. I only have a Psychic move. I have 2 turns. But he is low. He is low off the Hyper Voices. I think without the Sandstorm, I think I kill. Okay. We're good. That has now been recorded. I am now in the top 4 of this tournament. Struggle's largest raid yet. Welcome, and I do appreciate the raid, Struggle. Thanks for the raid. So how was it, by the way? How was Sword and Shield? How far did you get? What gym are you on specifically? I was lurking in there earlier. I saw you caught a Litwick, which big fan of Litwick here. I've got a Litwick plushie. I've got a Chandelure, a shiny Chandelure shirt, and I'm going to be running Chandelure soon. So I'm just waiting on Chinchan versus Ruri Kachalas to finish up. Litwick stays Litwick for a very long time. Yes, Litwick does. Not only that, but it doesn't learn Flamethrower till very high level. I want to say level... Or either that or it might be Lampent. Yeah, I think one of them learns Flamethrower at level 44 or 46. So you have to at least wait till then before you can evolve into Chandelure. I want to say I want to say Litwick learns it at 30 something, but that means that you have to keep it a Litwick that long because it evolves earlier, I think. Let me check. Let me fact check myself. Litwick learns Flamethrower at... No, Litwick doesn't learn Flamethrower on level up. I must be thinking of Lampent then. Wait, he doesn't learn it either? What am I thinking of? Why did I think he did? Maybe it's Shadow Ball. I think it's Shadow Ball I was thinking of. Good luck, have fun. So you have to keep Lampant like until a pretty high level to get Shadow Ball. And then you need a Dusk Stone. 9, 7, 8, 9. Just got Shadow Ball. Huge. I have Chandelure. Awesome. Well, to be fair, in Sword and Shield, it's really good because you can get the TRs for Flamethrower and Shadow Ball easily by doing Fire and Ghost raids. So that's pretty nice. So that you don't actually have to wait for them to level up for that. Level 41's when it evolves. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, it's painful. Uh, when I first learned I was really big Bisharp fan, so I was saving King Gambit for when I got to play it. Like I didn't look at any leaks or anything, which is why it was hard because Poniard doesn't evolve to level I want to say 51, and I've run him a couple times. No, not you, god damn it. Holy shit, that would have been bad. I'm looking something up really quick. Okay. Dum bum ba-dum bum. Ba-dum bum ba-dum bum. Ba-dum bum ba-dum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum ba-dum bum bum. Ba-dum bum ba-dum bum. The evolutions make sense for the games they originated in, but not often do they continue to make sense in future games. Yes, especially in a game like Gen 5 where it was huge. Like Gen 5 was so big that those Pokemon that evolved really late made sense. As like Victory Road for like Rufflet, I know is one of the Victory Road Pokemon. Like it made sense there, but then later on it's like, what are we doing? Let's see. Okay. One of these days I'll burn you. I know what I'm doing next match. It's the same strategy that I said I would do against the other guy if I didn't win game 2. Let's do this. Follow me, that's fine. I would have liked to parting shot the Annihilate, but whatever, I guess. Oh my god, I don't like that. Psychic Noise to get rid of your Drain Punch. Let's see what you do here. Do you see it? Do you see what I'm doing? Because if you do, they could destroy me here. This is an extremely risky play. In fact, I actually think it might be a huge misplay because of how predictable it is. Nope, I've got Mental Herb. That's not gonna work. Yep, he saw it. Oh, but I lived. We're fine. Damn. Mm, there's a way this goes wrong. I need to play exactly correctly. I need the instruct to go off, I think, with this play, which is the problem. Because he's going to follow me. Yep. Then I need mouse hold to die to the first hit, and I don't think it will. Nope. It didn't. God damn it, that was so close. Now he's going to drain punch me and I die. See, what I was thinking of doing was blood mooning. If I blood mooned first, then the mouse hold would die, and then the instruct isn't follow meat anymore. It'll go to my blood moon, Ursaluna, and the second blood moon will go right into the annihilate, and that'll probably kill him. Or it'll get very, very close to the point where I'd be in really good shape. But I couldn't do that, because if I did blood moon the mouse hold and he protected mouse hold, then he drain punches and kills me. I had to make the call whether he would follow me or protect mousehold, and I made it incorrectly. I don't have a way out of this. Wheezing does absolutely nothing other than let him start getting beat ups off and stuff. And Insyn just makes it worse. I would have to break this, and I don't remember who his last Pokemon is. I don't think I've seen his last Pokemon. Yeah, fair enough. Now I can't. Now he's gonna follow me the Psychic Noise. I don't think I have an out. Spenkyhem22, cool name. Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the club. We're in top 4 of Wrokk's Oddball Tour right now. However, I think I'm just going to do this. I don't think I have a way out. I don't have any snoozes left, and ads are about to start in a minute, so I apologize. But I did use all the snoozes later, or earlier. So I don't really have a choice. This is from Takapi's Original Sin. This show is so sad. Or, not sad, but, you know, heart-wrenching. I highly recommend this show as well. It was very good. Alright, let's try this. So sorry about ads. I will see y'all on the other side. Thank you for sticking around. I appreciate it. We're trying something a little different. I don't know why it doesn't show. I can't, because Kilowattrel is so high up, it like focuses on that, so you can't even see Garchomp at all. Yeah, Pre-Marina, this song's a vibe. Happy, lucky, chappy, be my friend. This song's called Happy, Lucky, Chappy. Also from Takabi's Original Sin. Alright, let's see if I can pull a fast one on this guy. That's pretty good damage. Yeah, the Garchomp is tiny. You like my Whataburger name? I love it. You don't get beat up off, which is huge. I think that's fine. I think I'm fine with you getting a bulk up off. Maharaga the Humble. Oh yeah, the Grimmsnarl. You can't Thunder Wave either of my Pokemon, which is huge. I think this is worth committing Terra to, right? Because usually I save it for Ursaluna because I'm like, I need the extra damage on Ursaluna. But right now, that extra damage is right here. This is where I need the damage. I don't need to be saving it for Ursaluna. If I can get the big damage off right now, then I'm in good shape. Oh my god, I forgot you had Protect for some reason. I didn't even think about that. That's fine. My double up, I think, still should kill. With or without Terra. Or back to Link Click. Get some big damage on the Grimmsnarl, please. That's big damage. This should be a double kill. He gets the leftovers too. Even if he somehow gets out of these two, I don't think Annihilape has a way of dealing with a Rangaroo. Ooh, who's this that's coming in? Yeah, you like the King Gambit emote? I love the King Gambit emote. I'm surprised you didn't bring him in earlier. Ooh, that's actually nowhere near as much damage as I wanted. Oh, and the terrain reduces the earthquake damage. He's gonna live this easily. Okay, not as easily as I thought, but he did live it. Oh, he didn't Drain Punch, so he doesn't get the heal. Rough Skin. Garchomp goes down. I think we're still fine. I purposely never did Tailwind because I know my Pokemon were faster than him. I think we win. No point in... No. Just in case. No, I'll do this. I'm surprised Air Slash did so little. Yeah, he's got Light Screen up, but yeah, I still probably should have done more. I just need to kill. Did I Thunderbolt or Air Slash? Greetings from Germany, SmekeyHam22. Greetings from America. That's fine, you're not killing a Rangaroo by yourself. Drain Punch. This is gonna take gameplay. I'm still not in a good position. Just because I got Trick Room up does not mean I'm in a good position at all. I have a funny play I could do. Does that work? That works, doesn't it? I've never been in this situation. I'm inventing new lines. No, okay, yeah, he did protect. I was going to instruct Air Slash and Air Slash for double the flinch chance. Oh, wait, no, he's slower than me in Trick Room, so he wouldn't get hit by the second Air Slash before he moved. Damn, if I had done that, if I had just... Nah, yeah. He does have Snarl. What? I have competitive, why would you do that? Oh, he probably thought I was swapping Ursaluna in, is probably what it was. Jesus, he's healing so much. So I'm +1 now. No more Drain Punch, no more leftovers, and no more grassy terrain to heal you. Yeah, I die. I might be in trouble, guys. I don't know if I'm winning this. I live. You do have Grassy Glide, though. Yeah, I think I'm cooked. There's just too many things that have to go right in a row for me to win this. Because he could Grassy Glide, and now I don't have Instruct, and now I don't kill the Annihilate. But if I protect Oranguru, he could Wood Hammer Ursaluna. Yeah, he doesn't have Drain Punch, so he had to protect there. He didn't Grassy Glide, that's bad. That's really bad. That means he's going for Ursaluna. Or he's going for Snarl. That is an option as well. No damage, but he did stop Ursaluna for a turn. Yeah, I'm just shutting down his recovery. Psychic Noise is gone. Grass is gone. Wait, that's huge. Never mind, I only have one turn of Trick Room left. Wait, that might be all I need. Don't get a double protect. We withdrew Annihilate, that's fair. That's right, that's your last Pokemon's just Grimmsnarl. Oh my god, that did nothing to the Rillaboom. That did absolutely nothing to the Rillaboom. Because he's behind screens and I was -1, and he's Assault Vest. Nope, I don't win now. I needed that to kill the Rillaboom, not tickle him. Oh, and the dimensions are gone. Yeah, that's right. Nope, there's no way I win this. Now he just Drain Punch Wood Hammers and I'm dead before I move. GG though. Top 4 of this tour with this team. I'll take it, dude. Damn, no terrain or anything. GG's, my guy. Yeah, the screens did work. For sure. All right. Well, that guy's in the finals now. I'm gonna raid out because I'm done. Thank you everybody who came out, and thank you everyone who followed. By the way, for all the new followers in chat, there's my Discord. If you haven't seen it in chat already, feel free to join the Discord. My schedule's all over the place, and the Discord is the duct tape and bubblegum holding my schedule together, where I get to let everyone know what it's gonna be. Ruri Kichelis, I hope I said that right. I saw you in the tour. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm literally one follower away from 300 followers, by the way. One follower. So if there isn't anyone in chat that hasn't followed yet, hopefully I'll get one off this raid. I thank you. I was talking about it earlier and how I've been streaming for about a year and a half, and I'm extremely happy I did it and the way I did it. I'm having loads of fun streaming. We've got a ton of stuff planned with horror games for Halloween, more VGC, Hollow Knight Silksong, Pokemon Legends ZA all coming up. I'm going to be doing some tier listing videos probably. So join the Discord if you haven't so that you can stay up to date on all of that. And thank you for 300 followers because I assume by the time I get to the next stream, I'll have it. So I appreciate it. Thank you for everyone that's come out, not just this stream, but every stream. Thank you very much. Now, let's see, who shall we raid? Let's raid someone new. That way we might be able to get the that one last follower. It's Tiffany. How about that? Y'all want to go to a chill shiny hunting stream? /raid. There we go. Thank you very much for the follow support. We have 11 of y'all. Oh my god, 12 of y'all going in this raid. And everyone say hi to It's Tiffany. I have not actually opened this person's stream, so if they're extremely weird, please don't hate me. I don't know what we're going to. It said Shiny Hunter, so I'm assuming they're chill. I hope they are. So we'll see. But say hi, give them a follow if you feel like it. You don't have to stick around, but I probably won't. I'm gonna go get food, but